What?
But that log had moved. It's all right. Hi.
Hi. Bianca's seeing moving logs.
Yes.
A little bit of a worry. So, guess what we're doing today?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
It's wet.
It's wet. So this sort would start off over here at the rain gauge. We've had roughly 25 mil, just under an inch of rain.
Yep, 24 and a half.
24 and a half mil of rain at the moment. So that's from start at what, around about 11 o'clock last night?
Yeah, it poured.
It poured. Do you want to leave that in there and we'll see?
You reckon?
Yeah, we'll see what we get. Apparently we're going to get rain till Tuesday. Tuesday. I had a few people say, brace yourself, more flooding. But we'll wait and see yet. It wasn't that bad this morning, was it?
No, but the
Never
bridge
know.
will go under, probably.
The bridge will go under, yes. We'll be flooded in.
Yes.
Yeah, some of us will be. But yeah, we thought we'd just bring you up to speed on what we've done today. So we'll flip the camera around. So last weekend we brought the chicken pen over here and we planned to work on it out here in the paddock, roughly where it was going to be, but then the weather changed, so we picked it up. As you can see, it's no longer here, and we moved it into the shed. So we'll take a little bit of a wander up to the shed. Just a couple of things while we're on the way. We had a couple of people disturbed about the dead fox video I released to the other channel. Yeah, unfortunately, that's part of farm life. We will destroy animals that endanger our animals. What else? What was the other news? We had, Chook Chook is no longer laying on the eggs because I was sitting at the desk and I heard sounded like a pop gun go off outside. But it wasn't a pop gun. One of the eggs exploded under Chook Chook. So yes, we disposed of those eggs and I gagged for about half an hour afterwards. And
How does it work? So I missed all of it. It was great.
Yeah, fantastic for Bianca. So yeah, the fowl out the back is also off her eggs and they disappeared. So looks like no guinea fowl keats at this point in time. So I've had to lower myself to Bianca's level.
You'll get hurt.
I'll get hurt. Bit of a update on the question we asked last week.
Yes.
Yes.
2 channels or 1?
Yeah. So we've pretty much all decided on 1. You guys actually helped us a lot in that. Thank you very much to everyone for the kind words and everything. I think we could count on one hand the number of people that said no, or maybe not, maybe keep it as 2 separate ones. So yeah, we are moving back to this channel, and I will put a notification or maybe a short version of this up over on the old farm channel. Like I said, we will keep the other channel. We'll leave it for shorts, for things that YouTube may not like and other people may not like on this channel, and we'll post links to our community tab so you'll be able to see them when they pop up there if you subscribe to the channel. So yeah, thank you very much to everyone who did respond. We really do appreciate it. And yeah, so there will be aquaponics here. I did say this weekend there would be one, but we just got a little bit busy this week. I was out and about, and
the chickens are taking priority.
Chickens are taking priority. So anyway, we'll give you a bit of a look at where we're up to in the shed.
So we've had a bit of a change of plan.
Yes, we have. We've had a few changes of plans.
And level, what's the term? Level of repair that we're going to go to has been reduced significantly. Yeah,
we basically decided we're just going to use this as an interim chicken pen. Someone, fairly sure it was Brian, g'day Chef Brian, suggested that maybe this would make a good backbone of a pig trap down the line. So that is something we're thinking about for out the back of the property. Yep. Basically cut the legs off and trapdoors and mesh, and you'll see that maybe later on. But yeah, for now it's going to be a temporary chicken home. For how long you reckon?
Maybe 6 months.
6 months.
Give us I'd like to build the other one, the long-term one, and do it properly and a bit lazy and not rushed because I'm getting mum's chickens.
Yes, so probably in about 2 weeks' time we're going to have extra chickens here. Bianca's away for work and she wants to knock this off before she goes away for work, when she'll be picking up the chickens and that. So yeah, it's pretty much all the old cage with a few added bits and pieces that we've got from around the place. Do you want to run us through, Bianca?
So we decided that we're not going whole hog, mice, rats, snakes, just anti-fox, anti-dog.
Yep.
So we're not going as hardcore with the flooring, but we've got these 2 old screen doors. So they're going to form a bit of a reinforcing and mesh to protect the chickens with this plastic mesh over the top.
We have no idea what this was used for, but it was sort of sewn in weird angles, and they made a bit of a box, a small box out of it, almost like probably like a
it looked like
brood box
like
or
a
something.
lid. It was
You reckon?
weird.
Yeah.
But that's nicer on their feet
Yeah,
than wire.
yeah.
But if we come around the other side, so with the other part of the flooring, because these doors are not long enough, we've taken the back wire that was the back panel, and that's extra reinforcing for the flooring there. But then because we've got a whole bunch of gaps, because nothing's even.
And the legs are funky too.
Yeah,
We've got one leg on the side over here, and there's one leg on the back.
Yeah,
So I'm not quite sure what's happening there.
No, I don't know. I still can't work out why, but so we're just going to need to put a piece of timber there. We can potentially get that wire mesh to screw to that if
Make it nice and secure.
if we need to. Yep. So that's the floor.
That's the floor. And the roof. The roof
And
is
the roof.
simple. A couple of sheets of tin that came off the old shed lean-to we pulled down.
Yes.
They'll go on the top there. They'll be roof screwed on and silicone sealed any of the old holes in there. So our little ladies don't get dripped on.
And more importantly,
Oh, the nesting box.
the nesting box.
That's another found item from the farm. Oh, by the way, we're trying to make this as cheap as possible. That's why we're using found
just
items.
Stuff
What we've got.
Stuff
yeah.
around. So the walls, we've got
Yeah.
some old sheeting, some metal.
This is something John, Bianca's father, scrounged from a work site, back in the 80s, 90s? It was around the time of Expo 88.
Yeah, I can't remember when they tore down the West End Central.
Yeah, and long-term viewers will recognise these sheets from
Our previous chicken pen.
down in Ipswich.
So we've got that for two sides. So we're half covering and then the other half will be wire. That's the back.
The back. We're going to have to cut this down and a bit of make adjustments to it.
Yep, because I want that to fold over the roof
Yeah,
as
so
well, underneath the roof
Up under
sheets.
that, and then, yeah.
And then Rob's going to build me a beautiful door with some of this tin so that I can open up the box this way and get the eggs and close it back up.
Yeah, so that's one of the old door frames from the greenhouse.
Greenhouse.
So it's got a nice set of hinges on there, and it's just a nice frame.
So this will be the front door.
And that will be wrapped with some bird wire.
Yes.
We do have some bird wire that we are putting around this just to stop goannas getting in.
Yes.
But goannas are another predator we don't really want in the pen, so yeah.
No. The reasoning for the bigger predators is because during the day they're going to be out and about anyway.
Yeah.
But at night, snakes and lizards have usually gone to find their warm spot,
Yeah.
and we just have to worry about foxes and dogs.
Yeah. And that will be wrapped with wire, as we said, and I'm just going to use the school fencing brackets. Just pretty much we'll just zap them in there with self-tapping. And then, yeah, they will be the hinges for the door. Oh, and I've also too got a little bit busy through the week and tried to organise this mess. Found another racking system here. It was actually in the back of the lean-to, which is over here. This lean-to is, for you folks who haven't seen, full of aquaponics bits and pieces and gardening stuff. So it's all up here ready to go. Just need to find the time and area to do it. So I found that racking. It's got a lot of the stuff that we picked up from aqua gardening and other aquaponics stuff. And during the week, Bianca found a nice little purchase on Marketplace.
Yeah.
So we've found 50 metre, I think they're 48 metre rolls, 50 metre rolls, or that many feet rolls of 100 mil, roughly 3 foot hinged sheep wire fencing. So it's hinged, it doesn't bend, it bounces back a little bit better. So we've got 250 metres of that. We might go back for some more yet. We also picked up a 25 star pickets because I think we should have enough timber posts existing that we're going to keep for the area we want to start with.
Yep.
We got a bargain for both of them. That was really good.
And then just
Some
netting clips.
So what you do is,
netting
for you folks who don't know, is you run we're going to run 3 strands for this. There'll be strand on the bottom, strand in the middle, strand at the top, and then you clip it onto those strands of wire using this clip system. We were looking at buying a strainer. Will kindly offered us a lend of his own, just a mesh strainer, and we've said no, we wanted to buy one. We went to the store and we were speaking to the owner of the store.
He told us don't buy it.
Don't buy it. He said, you know, don't tell the workers I said this, but don't buy it.
Just
do what I do.
2 bits of timber and some bolts.
Yeah, and then strap it onto the front of your four-wheel drive and away you go.
That's right.
So, you know, I don't know whether to listen to him or Tim Thompson. Tim Thompson says buy the strainer. But yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll rig up a DIY one. I've seen a few different designs.
We got a ratchet.
Yeah, I could probably even weld one up if we get the right bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Back to the chicken coop though, we should really finish off there.
Yes. So because of our charming weather, and it's going to rain all week, we're just going to get this prepped as much as we can, cut and ready to put together, but not put it together. Then we'll cut, because it's heavy.
It is heavy, yeah, I don't think we could lift that back onto the trailer again as is.
No.
Once it was all decked out.
No. So Wednesday, apparently it's supposed to stop raining, so we could put it together Wednesday.
Yeah, it'll just be an afternoon jobby because everything will be cut to size. I'll have the doors made. They'll just be ready to zap on. We might have the chicken netting on the outside of the frame because that's fairly light. So it'll just be zapping the roof on and the other bits and pieces, putting them in place.
Yeah.
There we go.
So apparently I need to stand on a crate.
Does even things up a bit. Just slightly.
You see from your side of the world.
Yeah. So we'll leave it there. Sorry, it's just another recap. A few people have said we're not actually showing anything, but we're just sort of telling a story at this point in time. Once we start building stuff, you will see it. It's just a lot of planning, small things. We don't want to go gung-ho at the start, spend a lot of money on stuff, get contractors in and things like that. A, we can't afford it, and B, we haven't been here long enough to know how the seasons work, the cycles work and that sort of thing.
No, we've only been here 6 months.
6 months, and we haven't lived in the house the whole time on the property. I mean, the fox was a shock to us. We were told there was no foxes in the area by a few people, and there you go. We had a fox, 40, 50 metres from the house. So we're finding out all these things. We were worried about snakes and goannas predating on the chickens. I think foxes be a little bit more of a concern. So, yeah.
And the dogs that are getting close.
Yeah, we've seen that wild, and it is a feral Alsatian, German Shepherdy looking cross mongrel. Seen it a few times now at the bottom of the paddock, so we're keeping an eye out for that. It can't, if it comes close to the house, guinea fowl and chickens are done for, so, yeah.
And Jack.
And Jack too, yeah, the wild dogs don't like domestic dogs too much, and Jack being the doofus that he is, I don't think he'd do too well in a scrap with a wild dog.
But he does get to sniff my feet at head level.
Suppose that's a bonus. So anyway, we'll wrap it up there. Stop monkeying on, rambling on, rabbiting on.
Yep.
Pick an animal, Robert. And we will catch you next video. Cheers, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
What are you doing, Jackie?
What you doing? Doofus.